Do you wanna do
Say
the
hi to your people.
Do you want to do the duty with me?
And do you wanna do the do?
You want to grab some TP?
and
I
do the
can't.
duty?
You want to flush your toilet?
You wanna do the duty with
we're
me?
live.
Y'all want
We're-
to do the duty with me, baby?
You do the do.
I can't control these guys. Y'all should know this by now.
A PP, a doo-doo.
A duty, a caca.
I'll do the duty with me, baby.
Do you wanna do the do?
A number one, a number
number
two.
two.
If you can't stop them, you gotta join them.
You gotta go poo.
These are my monkeys. This is my circus.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
The last thing you want to do is do the do without the TP for the do.
You know, you really, if you can't stop them,
Join them.
you just join them.
It's easier that way.
It really is.
That way you're not left out and you don't feel like you're just a party pooper.
Or pulling your hair, or
Yeah.
having more grays, or you know.
A TT, a poo poo.
Do you want to do the do?
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, did you just put on your sunglasses?
I took them off. I was getting ridiculous.
I just totally
started to get into character
I
and
totally
stuff.
missed it. Totally missed the sign. Okay, look.
Did you want to do the do?
Risky's in the chat. Let me tell you something about Risky.
what?
He is getting just overboard, completely overboard
What's he doing?
with that. So you know, Angie got him that cinnamon toast crunch
Oh, he's putting
seasoning
that
thing.
shit on everything.
No. He's not even putting it on anything.
What's he doing?
It's just going straight into his mouth.
Oh,
Literally, Angie texted me today. She's like, he's just not putting it on anything.
Look, I
he's
do
just
it.
eating it.
He
It
just
literally.
He does it like pop rocks. Just put it in your head and pop them.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
You remember pop rocks?
I love Pop Rocks. Didn't that kill a kid or something?
That's what I
Pop
heard.
Rocks?
With
Yeah,
soda.
heard
Somebody
it-
took
heard it.
some soda and blew his stomach up. That could have been an old wives'
What?
tale. I don't know. As kids, you believe all kind of
Damn,
shit.
you made this damn tea hot, girl. I'll burn my mouth up.
Yeah.
The hell?
It's tea.
A TT,
A caca.
a poo poo.
You do the do.
You wanna do the duty with me, baby?
Do the do.
No.
Yeah.
Number
No.
one.
Number two.
Stop.
Please.
Please stop.
That's gonna be like the America's Greatest Hit right there.
Right? I guarantee.
They're gonna
People are
be
going to be
like
like, hey.
Did you hear that new Smash Fire ass song they got out there called "A Do the Do Do with Me"?
Yeah, and the stop.
And the no.
Man,
And the number one and the number two.
it's fire.
I mean, in our minds, it is.
No, I guarantee you, because that shit is so stupid.
People are like,
people are going to love it.
yeah, they'll love it.
Love it.
Running around the house talking about a caca,
A doo-doo.
a number one,
Or number two.
I said I said
Oh, Lord.
That's the sound when you strain.
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't know if that's the sound when you strain. I think that was one of those pleasurable sounds, bro. You better.
Yeah, that's when it was done.
Oh.
When you were done.
It's big enough to baptize this doodoo, baby.
We're getting out of hand.
Well, today I had sleep, so I have energy.
I took a.
He had sleep.
He had sleep.
He has energy.
I took a Unisom last night too. I took half of one.
Yeah.
Is everything? Are we going to sing everything now?
Yeah, let's sing
May
everything.
as
He
well.
took a unison.
He took a Unisom. He got sleep. A nighty night, a sleep tight.
His eyes were closed the whole night.
Hey, baby.
Oh, gosh, it's
He
ridiculous.
got caught going to sleep and said, I wasn't sleeping. Not at all. Got up early to wash my balls.
Wait, what? Where do we go from sleep to what?
Because that's what you do when you wake up from a long sleep too.
Oh my God, I'm sweating
A
now.
caca, a poo-poo, a number one, a number two. God bless America. We need to stop this shit. Ain't nobody here to stop us.
Nobody, because I'm joining in because I can't stop
Hey,
you.
Yeah.
but you know what?
Sounds good, though.
We did not use one swear word. I'm proud of us.
Yeah. No, I'm proud of you guys.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. You know what that deserves, guys?
What does
is
that
that?
deserve?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, well, she's starting to learn her buttons. I mean, that was actually punctual.
Yeah.
That was
It was
spot
great.
on.
Oh, stop. No.
Yeah. Stop
Thank
it,
you,
Marilyn.
thank you,
Stop
thank
it.
you.
No,
Bye,
sit down,
guys.
sit
You
down,
were
sit down.
great.
No, you guys
No,
sit
no,
down.
no, you guys,
said.
no, you guys were amazing, amazing.
Oh,
amazing,
Bobo.
amazing.
Boo-boo.
You guys were great. You guys, look, you both get.
Oh, damn. We got that from a lady.
A lady. Snarfalarficus.
A schnuffleupagus.
Oh, God.
So we did our hardware jams
We
jam.
did
If
our
you guys
hardware
didn't
jam.
notice, we put it out there. There we
I
go.
said we did our hardware jam.
Who's with us out there? And who's watched the jam? Has anybody watched it
It's
yet?
the usual suspects.
We got Trayvon.
Now I can't stop singing like I'm in a Baptist church now.
We got Sarah.
We got Sarah.
the Mad Donna.
The Mad Donna.
And we got Angie.
We got Angie.
Angie.
Where my fan at? God damn it.
I know. It's hot in here.
It's hot up in here.
Cool
Oh,
it down,
man.
Lord. I didn't mean to hit your vacuum hand.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man.
Risky business is out there somewhere.
He's tasting the Cinnamon Toast Crunch favorite.
He just eating that shit out the bottle, y'all.
He's putting that on
God, Lord, look at you.
everything.
Look at you, Deacon.
Oh, Lord.
You're perspiring over there.
It's going to be a day for today's sermon.
Deacon, you're perspiring over there. Deacon.
This is getting outrageous. We gotta stop.
Y'all pass that
We
collection
have to
plate
stop.
around.
Let's stop. Look at him.
Y'all go ahead and pass around the collection plate.
Ooh, man.
Daddy need a new Rolls Royce.
You know it's bad when the editor joins in.
It can't be all that bad.
No, it is because we have lost all hope.
We didn't lose hope, girl.
It's Good Sunday.
No control.
It's Sunday.
Yeah.
It's good
Oh,
Sunday.
Good
is that
Sunday.
is that why we're?
I just made that shit up, Marilyn. I don't even know what a good. I thought it was Good Friday.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know.
well, it's good Sunday.
Today is Good Sunday.
Risky says the jam is jamming dope as hell. Do y'all mind if I put it on my MySpace?
Yeah.
Put it on your MySpace.
I mean,
homie.
hold on, wait a minute, man. Wait. Oh, never mind. We got it in copyright this evening. Never mind. You good to go?
You good? Yeah.
We already got it in the bundle.
Look who's in the house, D-Rat.
D-Rats in the house.
I said the D-Rats in the house.
D-Rat.
I said you dirty diving dumpster motherfucker. You in the house.
I said you dirty diving dumpster
So-
motherfucker.
So much for not using swear words.
Well, that's what happens when the D-Rat comes in the house.
He make you wanna swear.
We were doing so good.
Damn.
And then everything went to poo. A poo-poo.
Well, what do you say we play the video?
Can we do that? Are we able to do that?
We can.
How does
do
that-
I have it readily available? I think I do. Please hold while I bring it in.
I said a D-Rat is in the house.
A fellow Hoosian rat is in the
A
house.
fellow Hoosier rat is in
Wait,
the house.
wait. T said, let the church say amen.
Amen. Lord. Pastor Rodriguez, could you please make sure the collection plate is going around, please? We don't take anything less than a $20 bill because the Lord is not cheap. This sermon from the Lord is not cheap.
D-Rat said, another good night it is.
Another good night it is.
Damn
in the
right it's going to
Hoosier
be a
State.
good night. No Hoosier State.
Fort Wayne is on the map tonight.
Yeah. Yes.
The FW
The F-dub.
Man. Let's see. How can I do this without interrupting?
We don't want you. We're not trying to interrupt you.
Is that music too loud? Let us know if y'all can. If you think the music's too loud in the background, say something, because we had an issue with that on the last episode.
Say it. Say it loud.
But don't spray it.
Yeah, not like if you're a reverend.
Yeah, please.
Let's see. I don't want to do anything that's going to cause issue. Let's see. A media source. Okay. Bro.
Yeah, you know what? We wrote this thing Saturday. Yesterday. Yesterday. We cranked this thing out yesterday. And I'm pretty tickled by it. Bromont?
I'm more than tickled.
I think it's one of our fattest gems.
I think it's one of the fattest of the fattest.
I think this jammy jam needs 2 belts.
Okay, so
One to hold the pants up and one to hold them down.
all right. Wait, it needs 2 belts. Say that again.
This jammy jam is the fattest jam in the world.
It needs
The
2
fattest
belts.
of the fattest.
It needs 2 belts, Marilyn.
Yes.
One to hold the jams up, and the other belt to hold them down.
You know, you make no goddamn
Well, of
sense.
course I do.
No, of
Any
course.
jive ass turkey out there would know exactly what I was talking about.
Of course you don't.
Problem is, there ain't too many jive turkeys out there.
No, the only
That's
other
the only
jive
problem.
turkey is Risky, and he's sick.
Yeah, well, he's a sick jive
I
turkey.
bet he can dig it.
I'm
Hell,
sure
I
he
bet
can.
your dumpster rat is a jive ass turkey.
Oh, Lord. Okay, let's see. I think I got it.
You got it?
She got it.
I think so.
I like when you get over there and work problems.
Okay, enjoy this, you guys. Just sit back, listen, and enjoy these new tunes.
Yes. Here we go.
The night
Wait, that's not playing.
will fall. Don't sit back and enjoy these new tunes.
I don't hear it. Do you hear it?
Just simply say he was
Autumn
going to share
and
his MySpace.
That's exactly what he said on his MySpace account.
I wonder why that audio didn't come in.
Do you got to set it up in No BS as an
Oh,
audio?
wait. I know why.
Now,
Please hold.
please hold. The night.
That is an easy fix on my end.
Was that what you need to set it up in No BS?
Huh? Yeah, no BS.
See, I know what's going on.
I'm glad somebody does.
Do we got a story time, Bro Mar? What wild stories can we share? We got a lot of them.
See, monitor only mute out, so then you should be the same way. Wait, no. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Okay. I think we're good.
All right, again, let's try this again. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Will they see the video too, Matt?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. The night will fall to summer, autumn, and leaves. The night will fall to summer, autumn, and leaves. The night will fall
summer, autumn and leaves. The night will fall. The summer, autumn and leaves. The night will fall to summer, autumn and leaves. Will fall to summer, autumn and leaves. There you have it.
Poor Angie over there gonna break that dang toe.
She'll
For
break
that
her toe.
foot. That foot that's about ready to heal.
What happened to her foot?
Well, she sprained it.
Oh,
Coming-
yeah.
Coming
Oh,
back,
okay.
and
Yeah.
she's over there tapping her bad foot.
Oh, shit. It's so good. She got to tap with her bad
She's like,
foot.
I gotta tap my bad foot.
Sometimes that's what you have to do is tap that bad foot and boogaloo.
That's how you get into get some physical therapy on that bad body.
Mark and Lemon are in the house.
Hey, guys. Hello. Did y'all see the new video?
Yeah, Mark says these are getting better and better.
Yeah, they are. We're getting it. We're gonna by the time next year comes around, people, I don't know what we're gonna be.
Yes, Sarah, this is for the weekend challenge.
Mm-hmm. We were able to put it out early.
Yes. Hello says it's a dope submission.
Right.
Damn. It's a dope submission.
Damn Navy boy.
That damn silly boy.
Goddamn sailor boy.
You ever walk around your house with your bell bottoms on and your scarf around your neck
I like how Lemon's like,
without a shirt?
I'm not sure what I missed reading these comments. Lemon, sometimes it's better just to, miss things.
Miss things.
Don't question
'Cause
things that are strange.
it was a.
Because sometimes you have to boo boo.
And you gotta pee
Here we
pee.
go again.
And sometimes you gotta do do.
And sometimes you gotta squeeze.
No, we didn't do that.
No?
No.
No.
Well,
We
did
should
today.
have, yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but we're excited. We're riding on a high. We think that was a pretty good submission. And,
Yeah, whether we win or not, I think it was like the dopest thing we could
let's
have
see
done.
where the cards lay, eh? As they say in the deepest, darkest valleys and trenches of Guadalajara.
Yeah, what did they say?
What did they say?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
So I was reading a article this morning on Google Card,
Shoot it.
and it brought me back to my way younger years,
Okay.
many
Nothing wrong with that.
moons ago.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
When did California first became legalized for recreational marijuana? Does
Wasn't
anybody
it 2017?
was it 2017?
2018?
Yeah, I don't
Was it-
think we were living in California when that
No.
happened.
I remember I was pretty upset that I
When-
left the state and they realized.
When was it legalized for medical marijuana?
Oh, that was way early.
Yeah, that was like 2007, 6
Yeah,
or something.
maybe even
Hell,
earlier.
because I had a card
4.
back then. Yeah.
Huh. Let's find out. Was it that long ago?
Easy.
So I was reading this morning that Indiana is literally gonna in January 1st, 2025. It is about to be surrounded completely.
By legalized states.
Every single state around us, we are going to be suffocated by states that legalize.
And they're going to lose all that money.
The very last state, which is, what's the last state around us that isn't?
Probably what?
West Virginia, I'm sure, hasn't done it yet. either.
Or Oklahoma.
It's one that butts up right on us.
Kentucky.
Yes, Kentucky. So Kentucky is the very, very last state that butts up on us, who isn't legalized yet. It will be legalized in January 1st, 2025.
Damn.
They are the last state. So it is, I think they said it was 57% now. Risky said, hold up. It's not legal there? Nope.
And it's partially one of the reasons why it's a great state. Fiscally responsible, and you don't got a bunch of idiots running
It's
around.
50-50. I see it 50-50. And the reason why I see it 50-50, it's because of this story I'm about to tell you.
Wait, before you tell your story, I see it with you 50-50 because those partial idiots you're talking about, they're already here. They're just getting their shit elsewhere.
Yeah, Michigan and,
Well,
Ohio.
And they're and everybody's still neutral.
soon to be Kentucky.
I guess I better bring all of my stuff out of the closet then.
Yep. Break all your bongs out, people.
So, the article that I read this morning was, Indiana is leaning close to 57% now to legalize it because Kentucky is next year going to be legal. So we're looking at becoming very soon a legalized state.
Now, let me tell you how much sense it makes. You have 5 friends. You're one of the 5. Everyone but you are selling cookies that their mother made. Your mother goes, I don't know how to make cookies. I'm sorry. And you're just left with no product. But your friends are making the killing. I'm going to go to my friends and buy some cookies from them. until mom goes, wait a minute, now we're spending extra money.
Why are we spending extra money, Mom?
Because now I have to buy my cookies from my friends.
And that costs me gas money.
And that costs me a lot of things. We should probably produce our own cookies so we can make some money and stop buying from our friends. I don't know why I'm whispering.
Me either.
I don't know why you're whispering.
But it makes the story that much more interesting.
Yeah, it does.
No, not really.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't.
It
Does it?
In other words, get into the cookie game, would you?
Yeah.
Mark says, I haven't noticed any change in Ohio. People don't even talk about it since it's been legalized, though I'm surrounded by people that are prohibited by employers anyways. You probably haven't noticed a change because they just probably went to the other states around them to get it anyways.
Right. There's nothing changed about the people. They
I don't think we'll all okay, the only way you're going to notice a change is when me and Matt went to Washington State to visit.
Mm-hmm.
We got a rent-a-car, and we thought we were getting like a luxury Audi. We got the Audi. Surely it was luxury, but it reeked of marijuana, and there was marijuana sprinkled everywhere
there was actually
in the car.
a full joint.
A full joint and nuggets
left.
all over the place and money in between the seats. And I was like, well, this is definitely how you rent a car.
I was going to say, and what's the problem?
Yeah. And the only,
Sound like you got the perfect pick of the litter, my good sir.
yeah. And Sarah says, and you lose your gun rights if you get medical marijuana cards. Where do you lose your gun rights?
In Pennsylvania?
Well, I'm asking.
Oh.
I don't know these stores around here that sell it. Dumpster rats. I don't know there's stores around here that sell it. Here in Indiana,
No, you're not gonna.
No.
They're not even medically.
No, it's just the CBD.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah. Just CBD.
It's just CBD here in Indiana.
But they have some great locations in Michigan.
Yeah, Lemon says
That's what I hear per se. I don't know by.
Lemon says they were going to Michigan for a while, but I don't think they have their last year or two. No, the folks from Ohio, I'm sure not, because they can get it from Ohio now. So what's the point in traveling?
Yep.
Right.
unless they know of a good store who still gives them a really good deal.
Right.
Then they're going to continue going to their store if they're going to give them a really good deal and they know the people and they know the specific strain or whatever, then they're going to continue going to Michigan for that
Well,
purpose.
the running up governor for Indiana, she's a Democratic governor, and her point was, I have no dog in the race. I really don't care either way. But her point was, we're losing all these Hoosiers and we're losing all this state revenue to our neighboring states.
Yeah, Michelle something or else was her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading it this morning.
And then they proved that already Ohio's about to cap out well over 20 to 30 million on their first fiscal year.
I just don't
Michigan is well over, and all the money, like you can tell, it's on the roads, the community. They have more money for funding for projects and shit like that. And I think Indiana now they know that they're always behind the times.
Right.
And the times is going to be, whether we like it or not, or if you're for it or not for it, it's going to be nationally legal, because let's just face it, there's really nothing wrong with it. People that do smoke it, they're just lazy and eat a lot for the most part, or be creative in their own rights. Like everybody has their right to do whatever they want to do, yet alcohol kills more people than cigarettes. So why not legalize marijuana?
Right. Well, I think the Fed turned it into a Schedule 3. It's now a Schedule 3.
Yeah, it's been reduced.
So they're not even looking at it as anything important anymore. It's
like a minor misdemeanor.
It's just a sedative. That's all it is.
So Sarah says, and I'm going to have to disagree with that comment. So Sarah says, and you lose your gun rights if you get a medical marijuana card. Is that just state? I'm assuming that's going to be a state by state.
It has to be.
It has
state
to
regulated.
be a state by state basis. So it says you aren't allowed to own guns, carry, enter any shops shops that sell guns, and you can't take any gun courses. Nobody realizes it. I even asked a state rep if you get your card revoked, if you get your rights back, and he said he didn't know. I'm not sure if it's state or federal. It has to be state because marijuana is not federal level yet.
And I'll tell you why, because I retired law enforcement in Ohio, and I had my medical marijuana card, and I still retain my CCW, which is no problem. I can renew it at any time. It's as long as you don't have a record.
Yeah,
but
that must be just a PA thing.
Yeah, but why get a card? You don't need a card anymore.
Yeah, you don't even need as long as you have a state or you're in that state, you can have a CC, or not a CCW, but you can conceal carry.
Right.
Because your state legally allows you to. But now you cannot leave your state with your firearm concealed because you don't have a license. So I encourage everybody to get a CCW because a lot of reciprocity rules you fall under.
Right. A lot of states have joint
reciprocity.
Yeah. But at the same time, like when we want to indulge in the festivities, we just travel to Michigan, leave our hardware behind, grab our supply, come home, and the deed is good.
Yeah.
I mean, Indiana, they're truly missing out on a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, it's always been readily available. It's still going to come down to a self-decision and self-control if you want to purchase said product or not.
Right. But it's always been that way. With or without legalization, people always had means to obtain it.
Right. Now it's just people feel comfortable. Now they can just not have the stress and worries of the law coming down on them.
Right.
That's the only thing that's really changing is giving people comfort to now say, I don't have to worry about transporting it.
And it's good because do you know how much money we were spending on the so-called war on drugs?
Right.
And wasn't even making a dent and fighting marijuana for what?
Yeah.
You don't even want to know what it cost us in Wyoming to fight marijuana, like simple charges.
Oh, I know.
Like the judge would just throw it out. Like somebody would have like 2 nickel or dime bags of marijuana, and most of the time we wouldn't even do shit. Just step on it and throw it on the curb. Like I'm not wasting my days off to go to court on something that's going to be kicked.
Right.
And then now the judges and the prosecutors, they laugh at you. Our thing is getting meth and fentanyl off the street.
Right.
I'm looking for
the real fucking drugs.
I'm looking for real freaking drugs.
Yeah. There's a county here in Indiana where the prosecutor won't even prosecute marijuana charges.
It's come to the thing
At
now.
all.
It's just a waste of resources.
It's just idiotic.
And you're tying up court fees for people that have to get real shit done.
So I have a couple of comments in the chat. Mark says, I saved a guy from ODing from heroin like 4 years ago on my lunch break at work. I was driving past this gas station and saw this dude face down on the ground with this girl looking all fucked up. He would stop breathing every 4 minutes or so and had his face laying in his own vomit. I called the police and squad, and they saved him. Weed is definitely better than that.
Fuck yeah, man.
Well, you know, in the rest stops in Ohio, they have Narcan boxes in the rest stops now.
Oh, they have that in Washington everywhere.
Yeah. Narcan and needles.
Yeah. So Sarah is saying that in PA, you can get federal charges if you own a gun and a medical marijuana card.
Yeah.
That's
PA
crazy.
is out of control.
Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on. I don't understand how you can get federal charges.
I think that's just a deterrent.
Marijuana is not even
it's
at
been
a federal.
Yeah, it's been descheduled to a misdemeanor. I think that's just a bluff game. And those are people that
those
are
are
just
scare tactics.
Anyways, in PA though, by next year they're already getting ready to get their vote ready to legalize it.
I'm sure they can take away your concealed carry at a state level. So I'm sure that's true. But federal charges, I think that's a scare tactic.
Yeah. I've never known any state to do unless you have like 200 pounds of marijuana in your car. Like it has to be an obscene amount.
And a crazy arrest report.
Right.
Or
a record.
Yeah. Because that's not... it's not even at a federal level. That doesn't make any sense
Get the hell out
whatsoever.
of PA.
That's a
Get
scare
the
tactic.
hell out of
That's
PA.
a definite
I'll tell
scare
you. I'll
tactic.
tell you one thing right now. There ain't no prosecutor in the world that's gonna come after you for no joint,
No. Not, especially not at a federal level.
and one that's trying to make a name for itself.
Yeah. No.
So I wouldn't worry too much about that unless you plan on walking around with an AR-15, Sarah.
Yeah.
And I don't know,
But if you
100
do-
pounds of weed.
But to play the latter half, if you do have a firearm, Sarah, don't get the weed card. Don't indulge in the activities until everything is good to go.
So
Yeah.
to continue with my
Keep your gun.
story,
That's far more important.
Yeah, let me just read this one comment from T. He says, Cali just started talking about prosecuting again for hard drugs like meth and stuff. Most of the time here, the worst we could do is cite and release for hard shit.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And that's for hard shit.
That's wild. Oregon decided to go back against everyone can just do whatever drug they want to.
Oh,
now,
did they?
Now the hard drugs are back illegal again.
Oh.
Clearly that plan didn't work
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what part of that plan did you think it was
going
going
to
to
work.
work?
And let me tell you, people, we left Washington State because the liberal antics got a little too crazy for us.
They were going towards
We
that
were
way.
we were in the rural areas where it was nice and civilized. Shit, we even met old school Democrats and old school Republicans that were friends, and they were like, "We don't even know what's going on. Everybody's so far left and so far right. It's better off to stay here in Belfair."
Remember,
And Belfair was like, it was a community
yeah,
where they
a
just
melting pot.
and they agreed on everything, and they had different backgrounds
And if they-
in
and if
politics,
they- and if
but they
they-
all got along.
and if they didn't agree, they actually respected you. And
Yes.
and at the end of the conversation
Yep.
said, "Hey, have a good day."
Yeah,
Yeah.
And a lot of people like Marilyn and I was like, okay, well, we had to leave because the laws were getting crazy. They were working against the farrier business and anybody who worked for themselves. The road tax is ridiculous.
And it was about ready to get even more ridiculous. The toll between us and going into
Tacoma.
was getting even
I think I was
worse.
spending like almost $100 a month just crossing the bridge. That was another bill added.
Jeez.
Yeah. And it was
Chad
only
was
getting
even
worse.
worse because he had
Yeah.
to hop on that ferry to
Yeah,
go
Chad
into
had to hop on the ferry. And if you're on the road X amount of times, they're going to charge you for that too.
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't be on the road that long.
And that's them trying to alleviate traffic.
That's them.
I don't. So
that's-
that was them trying to, you know what, up the you know
yeah,
what.
yeah. Shank the little guys what they were doing, you know?
So, okay, let me get back to what I was going to say. So I was reading this article and, you know, she was saying, yeah, you know, I'm really going to push it. Like it's time that this 100-plus-year-old tradition that Indiana is stuck in, we need to unstuck ourselves from it, you know?
Yeah.
And we need to legalize it.
Yeah.
You know, all of our neighbors are doing it.
It's the way it's moving.
Yeah, and the state needs to progress and make money.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, in a way, I agree with them, and in a way, I don't agree with them. And the reason why I don't agree with it is because of this funny little story that I'm about to tell you.
Oh, shit. Send the story.
Send it. I'm listening.
So, back in California, when marijuana was first, and then feel free to join in and tell us your first time story with an edible or smoking or whatever. My first time ever doing an edible, and mind you, as a kid or teenager experimenting, it just wasn't me. I just wasn't that person. I was always called Miss Goody Two Shoes. Like it was just, I just wasn't that kid. I was in my early 20s, super fit because I was doing jujitsu and MMA fighting. And now that I think back on it, this was probably the very first time I ever messed up my back and really never realized it until fast forward now. I'm like, oh, this is when I really messed up my back and never really paid attention to it. So everybody in the fight gym got medical marijuana cards. Like it was Kit Kat in a machine. Like, because our fighting coach knew a doctor and you just paid him like $50 and he would just give it to you. Because everybody in that gym had a messed up something.
Right.
Right? And so he would examine you for like 15 minutes. Here's your card. It was that easy.
I remember it.
Yeah. And so that was really bad.
I didn't even get examined. I just got asked questions, and that was it.
Yeah. And so literally it was so easy to get it. So we all had a card. I was about ready to go into a fight. I had a fight coming up, so I was training really, really, really hard. And I messed up my lower back really bad where I couldn't walk. Like it hurt so bad to walk. That night, my coach was fighting. The whole gym was going in there because it was big, huge event for him. And I'm like, but I can't go. My back hurts really bad. And they're like, just have an edible, go home, sleep, and then you'll be fine. And I'm like, oh, man, I've never done an edible before. Like, I'm like, okay, fine. So I'm like, well, which one do I do? And they're like, here, do this. This one will be good. And I'm like, okay. So they give me a brownie. So I was like, okay. I was very minimal on calories because I was cutting weight as well. And I didn't know what I was doing. I ate the whole damn thing. The whole thing. On very little calories.
You didn't ask them how much do I eat?
No, did not.
Oh. Well,
They should have told you, though.
Yeah.
By the way, just a little piece of...
Yes. Like how I did with you. So I eat the whole thing. I take a shower, take a nap. I had to get up and run to the store for something. I have no idea what it was for. At the store, it hits me.
Oh, damn, a whole brownie? Shit.
Yes. I'm in the middle of the store and I have no idea what I'm in the store for.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like I'm in the store for like 5 years.
Yeah, I would have hurried up and took my ass home.
And I don't know how I got back home, but the store literally was like, you know where Uncle B lives? Well, it was like a little convenience store right there. And you know where my home is? It's like, what, not even a quarter of a mile difference? Right. It took me almost an hour
to get back home.
Damn,
a zombie.
Because I was literally driving the neighborhood and I kept making right turns because I kept missing my street to get to my home.
Damn.
And I think I was driving so slow because I was so paranoid because I was so high.
You sound like you high right now the way you're talking this shit.
I'm like, did you just slow down everything
you
or
just
what?
slow down everything.
Did it just settle back on your ass?
I think you just relived that whole experience just now.
It was the craziest experience I ever had. And ever since then, I'm like, well, I'm not never taking an edible ever again.
Yeah, but that was your choice. You could have said, no, I'm going to just do...
I didn't know.
Yeah, but still, even not knowing...
If
you didn't know,
no idea.
you still made the choice, the conscious choice to eat that brownie. You could have said, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to do ibuprofen.
But can you imagine, though, cutting weight still and not having a lot of calories?
Yeah.
And dehydrated how I was?
Yeah.
And even if I would have taken the whole thing or a quarter of it, it still probably would have reacted.
Yeah. Because it's your
as
first
bad.
time taking it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I mean, again, I feel for you, but those are the choices we make. You can't blame choice and say the law should be different.
Society did this to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like
you took too much. You took
Lemon
too
said that's
much.
terrifying. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than being stuck on stupid.
Hello says everybody was kung fu smoking.
Yeah, everybody. Oh, I can't even do it. I want to do it so
I
bad.
know.
I want to go in now.
He set us up for that.
Yeah.
He did.
At least
did.
it was a marijuana brownie and not a mushroom brownie.
Oh, I would have never left the house, I'm sure.
Your head would have came out of your ass.
Oh, yeah, no. I probably would have locked myself in the bathroom or something.
Oh yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And
It
melted.
was insane. It was insane.
Yeah, weed brownies can be treacherous, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane experience.
Especially when you eat the whole thing.
Yeah. Risky said, sounds like a good time to me.
Yeah. To some people, that's like, oh, you had a heroic dose.
That's just the worst thing. Like, anytime I indulge in the festivities, I don't want to be feeling like I'm stuck.
Yeah.
I just want enough to keep me socially going,
Engageable,
and not awkward and paranoid.
But
you know?
ever since that moment, though, it taught me never to do any of that without somebody in my presence that I can trust.
Yeah, and then who can give you adequate dosage?
Yeah.
Somebody knowledgeable.
Yeah. Yes.
Learn from us too with Alex, the way he did us with the
Yeah.
mushrooms.
But my back didn't hurt.
Oh, I bet it did.
So that's a huge
yeah,
positive.
that's the last
Yeah.
thing you was worried about.
That's a huge positive. So again, 50-50. I can see it 50-50.
Right.
It helped tremendously.
Well, it helped our stepdad when he was in
my
his
back.
transition period.
Yes.
It has
Yes.
its medical uses. That's why they started it off
Absolutely.
as a medical front. But
Yeah.
ultimately, it's only inevitable for it to go fully legal.
Right.
No, absolutely.
It's only inevitable.
We just grew up with it in our family for so long. We never saw it as anything that was detrimental. The only thing we knew that was dangerous growing up was alcohol.
And crack cocaine.
And
Yes, definitely that.
And to be honest with you, it was a brownie that I didn't go buy.
Right.
So there's no way to know the dosage or anything.
Right.
I bet your ass knows now.
Was it a true brownie from an actual reputable store? I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
So who knows what truly
Got you one of
was
them
it?
homemade specials.
Yeah, I don't know. So maybe there was something more in there than just that.
Right.
So lesson learned.
Lesson learned.
If you want to go get an edible, go buy it your damn self.
I'm just finally, I'm just glad that it's just not looked at as the devil's
Lettuce anymore.
anymore.
Right.
You know, like
I've read a lot of stories that has helped so many people
me too.
transition from, like Hello said, that story where he saved that person. I've read so many stories from people who have been saved from hard, really bad drugs.
Oh, yeah.
They've transitioned from that.
Shit, and ayahuasca is doing that too.
Yeah.
What about that girl, the father, she would always have these seizures, and the father gave her that.
The epilepsy.
Yeah, she had epilepsy, and the father gave her the doses of marijuana prescribed by Dio or someone that was like a holistic background.
Yeah.
No more seizures. Cured all her seizures.
Isn't that insane?
But she has to take like these adequate. It's not even enough to get her high.
But they had to
Yeah.
leave the state too.
Yeah,
they couldn't stay in Rhode Island anymore.
Right, because it wasn't legal.
They had to move their entire family to Colorado
to keep their daughter healthy.
Yeah.
Lemon said, I have 2 friends who got medical marijuana cards because they couldn't stay on pain meds for an extended time.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I mean, there's a.
Has that helped them with their pain management?
I bet you it has.
I bet you it has too.
You don't have to, and you don't like Lamar said, you don't have to hide anymore.
No.
And that you don't have to take the amounts to even get you high. Nowadays, they prescribe it to where you don't even really feel the high. You're just getting the medical properties from it.
And or you just feel good without a crazy head high.
Right.
You just feel balanced.
Right.
And that's how I like to consume it.
Where
I feel balanced.
I saw that article today. Remember, it was like ever since marijuana has now been legal, it's 2 times more used than in older adults.
Right. You know when you conquered an addiction is when you can still, or that's probably a bad analogy. Let me use it for alcohol. You know when you've cured your addiction when you can still drink alcohol. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can still have a drink and not go overboard. You've conquered that mountain. You've beat the addiction. You now do it in a recreational and you're still, within your know-withal.
Yeah, but some can't.
That's because they haven't beat the addiction.
Right. I get that.
Like every now and then, we'll partake in the use of marijuana every now and then, but we don't do it every day, nor do we do it.
But were you addicted to it?
No.
That's my point.
Yeah. I mean, I was in my earlier years.
Were you though, or were you just doing it just to do it?
Oh, I bought it a lot. I was addicted to it.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I was addicted.
I don't know if I was.
And it made me active. It made me psychoactive. Some people, it's a downer instantly.
Right, and then
they want to go to sleep.
And others, it makes you.
But others, some people just get active or super creative.
Right.
And I'm just fortunate that I get super creative on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like super smarts.
It's like you just smoked yourself into something that made you. You know what? Here's how I can explain marijuana for me. It takes reality and it shows me subliminal messages, and it shows me the true character on people I interact with.
Yeah.
And it shows me the true character of myself too. Because I'll do self-evaluation, especially if you take too much where you're not comfortable, and it makes you just get it all in your head and you analyze yourself. And that's when I think it can be healthy sometimes, or it can be detrimental sometimes.
For me now, if I if I do it, I think it's super unhealthy for me because I'll get super, super hungry and then go to sleep.
Yeah. So for you, it's definitely a downer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for some reason, it's a downer to a lot of women. I don't know why that is, but every woman that I've known, like as a friend or whatever, they just want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, hence why it's a sleeping aid.
My mother, like she smokes and she goes to
She
sleep.
doesn't smoke though. She does
the edibles,
Oh, she
right?
does. Yeah, but she goes to sleep.
Yeah,
you know?
she uses it
She's
to
not
sleep.
up chilling with Pops.
Yeah.
Pops takes his smoke and he's up chilling.
Right.
Maybe it's something in the
Woman's genome.
Yeah. B says THC helps with his anxiety.
See,
There you go.
There you
I mean, and I think that's what it is for a lot of people. Rarely do you ever hear somebody consume marijuana, went out and drove a car and killed a family of 4.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think I've ever even heard a story
You
like
know?
that.
Normally, it's people.
They get into traffic and they going like below the speed limit.
Right.
Me.
Yeah.
Making all right-hand turns.
Stuck.
I swear to you, I passed my house like 50 million times.
Yeah.
And just couldn't stop.
What is this grotesque house?
Yes.
Yeah, literally couldn't stop.
I remember she brought me a fat brownie. And she was like, hey, babe, I got you something. This is when we're fresh in a relationship. We don't quite know each other yet.
Right.
And I go, oh yeah, what you get me? I got you a brownie.
We obviously did not talk like that to
I
each other.
know it.
Okay.
I just
The
like to
first
hear
word-
this dude talk out his ass.
First word I said,
Yeah.
I said, ooh, brownie.
I don't know where these
And then she goes,
personas come
and then
from. It's so
she goes,
weird.
so I'm going to leave this brownie with you and I'm going to go to Del Taco and we're going to watch some movies.
It's so
And I
weird.
go, okay, that sounds like a plan.
I don't like the way you. Stop looking at me like that.
By the time she got back, I had eaten the entire brownie.
What's up with you two with eating all the brownies?
Because she never said.
Wait. In my defense,
Yeah, you didn't
no.
know. Yeah.
Don't you dare say because she never said.
I don't recall her saying,
Thank you.
only eat a small piece.
Thank you, because
So-
we were supposed to share this said brownie.
Oh, but he ate it all from you.
within days.
Oh, within. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So she
Uh-huh.
comes back from the infamous Del Taco. And I think I had a macho burrito with fries and everything. Consumed that Del Taco. We put a movie on. I don't know what we rented, but I know it was good. And all of a sudden, within 45 minutes, it's probably like 8 o'clock at night, so you know it's gonna be a long night for old bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez.
It kicks in, and I swear to you, eating this brownie, I don't know who made this, but it was too much. right
we
in the-
got it from a legitimate shop, too.
Right,
by the way.
right in the middle of the movie, I swear
You're
this.
only supposed to eat 1/4 of it at a time.
I swear this woman pressed pause on the movie, and I looked at it, and I looked at her, looked at the controller, and I was like, clearly she's still watching. So is the video still going? And then that's when I started to melt down. I looked at her and I said, "Oh no, I think I messed up."
You took
She
too
said,
much.
"She said it's crawling on you, isn't it?" I said, "It's
All
doing more than
over.
that." I thought you pressed pause on the movie. The movie's not even playing anymore. And then I go, I'm having a real hard time breathing. I said, "Do we actually know what air is made out of?"
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And can we run out of this? Because this is weird. Like, I feel air, and it's thick, and it's moving.
So you know why he was having a hard time?
Why,
breathing?
Meryl?
Because before all of this, he was questioning things.
Mm-hmm.
He was questioning the reason why we're living. He was questioning water. He was questioning air. And then he does one of these.
Holds his breath.
And then he holds his breath. And I look over at him and I'm hitting him like, okay, when are you going
I
to
think-
breathe?
I think at
Out.
one point, I forgot how to breathe.
Oh my God.
And so I slap his chest. You know how you slap someone's chest
Right.
so they can breathe out?
Yeah.
So I slap his chest so he can breathe out.
I
Because
was
you could tell
terrified.
like his face was turning
I
red.
was terrified.
And I'm like, what are you doing?
I was like, wait.
and then he goes, well, why do we do this? I go, why do we do what? And he
Yeah.
goes, why do we breathe?
Yeah. I don't know to live.
He goes, why do we even need this thing, what do you call this, air?
What do you?
I'm like, oh my
Dude,
fucking
hey,
God.
I was
Lamar,
terrified,
I
bro.
was this close.
Uh-huh.
People in the chat, I'm like putting my fingers really close together. I was this close to going down the hall and calling your mother.
You know what?
Hey, what's she gonna do?
She's a nurse.
I
Help
was
me.
I got into a little ball, and I just remember melting away.
Into the fetal
I was
position.
just like, I was like a warped tape, just. And you know who will understand? You know who will understand my mental process at this point?
Hunter S. Thompson.
No, Unit E, because Unit
he
E.
just chimed into the chat and said, I forgot how to breathe when I took shrooms.
See, Unit E took shrooms with a bunch of people, and he said, "Bro, I forgot how to breathe."
Did somebody slap you on the chest?
Shit.
Oh.
And Meryl looked at me. She was like,
like,
"You sorry
oh
son of a bitch.
my
We better not have to go to the hospital."
Right.
And I said,
I
"Just leave me
swear-
alone. Let me see her."
I almost went and got your mom.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And I looked at him and I said, I told you to only eat 1/4 of it.
I said, "Wait, let's try to watch this movie." And I was just watching the TV and watching her going.
Lamar, hi.
You see, I do the thoughting. I've never ever melted down like that.
I told her I would never ever eat anything like that. I will never do another
yeah,
edible.
you were on Ambient. Remember that story?
ambient. But
Yeah.
see, now I trusted my mother.
Well, that
Medical
was
advice.
incorrect.
Well, you try to call her for this dude?
Yeah, I didn't know that beforehand, though.
Shit.
Let's see. I got a couple of comments. Lemon said, so we asked her if it helped her friends with the pain stuff.
Yeah.
Lemon said, the one friend is in her 70s and she is able to explore her farm again. She has bad days, but nothing as bad as before. That's
Beautiful.
That's amazing.
freaking awesome. See?
That's
Good for
amazing.
Her. Good for her for finding relief.
Angie said, that was my dad. He was able to control his drinking and only drink social.
Oh,
There you go.
Nice.
That's what I was
these
just
are-
saying.
It's
Like,
freaking milestone.
It's hard to beat up marijuana.
yeah.
I mean, you can't even overdose. Well, you can overdose clearly, but it's not like you're
and
risking your
forget to
life.
breathe.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
unless you forget to breathe and somebody
Right.
has to smack you on the chest.
You was going in on me too. You were like, focus.
Well, because you weren't breathing.
And I was like, huh?
Yeah, what is she supposed to do? Okay, just don't breathe in. I got to go wash dishes.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
I'll just come back and give you CPR, which I don't know how to do.
Was melted.
It was insane, Lamar. Insane.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me. That's why I was just like, okay, we're just going to stick to pre-rolls here.
Yeah. Lemon says my other is a former neighbor that has health issues, and she said it helps with pain and plays outside with her son more. That's
There you go.
awesome.
There you go.
She plays a lot of video games and couldn't get the energy for it before she got her card.
There you go.
See?
Yeah.
Hello says you can't kill someone at 15 miles an hour.
No.
You sure can.
I know, but you can
Unless
bruise them really
Yeah, you
bad.
could, I guess.
B says potheads couldn't find the motivation to put all the effort into murder.
Right?
True.
They would feel so horrible to even
True
contemplate that.
statement.
Yeah.
True statement.
Yeah.
They'd be like, why do that? I could just love that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. When we went to a Jose Gonzalez concert in
Plural.
both of them. Where did we go?
Colorado.
Colorado.
Botanical Gardens both times.
Yeah, it was Woodstock times 100.
It wasn't that bad.
No, meaning
People weren't shitting on the ground or pissing on each other. But
not in that bad way.
Jesus.
Not in that bad of a way,
Yeah.
but in the sense that it was
it was cloudy of smoke.
Yeah. And everybody was so welcoming.
Oh, I bet.
People
And
had wine and
Everybody
stuff.
had like wine and
Chairs. Me and
yeah.
Meryl looked around and was like, clearly we've come unprepared.
That was the
Right.
first time
That was the first time.
because we weren't aware. Yeah, the second time,
So you just sat on the grass?
yeah.
we were prepared.
Yeah. The next time we were prepared, we had like these little mini lawn chairs and
Was there
blankets
any
and a
other
picnic
people,
basket.
Was there any other people sitting on the grass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
it
you go
was
to a
fun.
Jose Gonzalez concert, brother, let me tell you, you're all about the grass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Risky says that's the only bad part for me. Sometimes I get super analytical. I'll sit and overanalyze everything for hours. You mean just naturally now?
No,
Yeah,
but
no.
Because that's
but-
what you do
But
now.
your dose is off.
But yeah, your dose
Or-
is off.
Oh, he meant
I've
high.
learned to dose myself appropriately.
Yes.
Yeah. So if I do it, I'll take literally one
Yeah.
half of hit.
Yeah.
I'll breathe it in for I'll count 2 seconds, hurry up and blow it out, and I'm done. And then I have a clear state of mind.
Yeah.
It's almost as if I didn't even reach to the point, and I'm running on pure clarity.
That's what I call the balance high.
Yeah. And then I
Yeah.
come over here and I make awesome
Yeah.
tunes in my goddamn bass.
Lemon was saying, poor guy for you and your story
I'm
of the
saying, man, that shit had me scared. Ball me in a little corner.
That's funny.
I was taking sips.
Yeah,
Sips of air.
it was
Oh,
hilarious and scary. Oh my God, it was funny.
I love it.
B said I had to keep verbally telling myself out loud to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out.
As he's talking, he's breathing. So
He's good.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
He was like, okay, so we're going to breathe in, which is already having us breathing. We're going to breathe out.
That's hilarious.
Telling you, it's terrifying when you forget to do things.
Yeah, D-Rat must have had to step away for something because he said, I'm back and I'm confused. That's what happens when literally you blink away from this show.
You can't leave for 1 minute. We're talking about ups and downs with marijuana edibles.
Yeah. How far did you go?
Yeah.
Did you get yourself in a peculiar situation where you forgot to breathe, like myself?
Yeah. Or myself driving around your own neighborhood in circles for an hour because you couldn't find your house.
See, I never had that, but I never went that far with
driving 15 miles an hour.
Yeah. If anything I'm guilty of is definitely driving the limit.
You know what? I got so high one day. Let's see. Where was I? I was in...
B says, I find that a full joint will get me even keeled.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Him? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a heavyweight.
Well, he's Popeye.
Yeah.
That's why.
He's a heavyweight.
Yeah.
But I was in Washington, okay? This is not that long ago when we were living in Washington. And I had smoked right after my last horse client. And I said, well, I'm just down there. And I really don't like, because when we moved from Wyoming to Washington, the weed got 800 times more potent. Right. And when I left the clients, I was like, it's not far. I'm just going to take a toke. And then I'll be nice and hungry by the time I get home. Daryl will have the food ready, And man, it crept on me. And I was like, I think I need to pull over. And it was just like 2 hits. I was just like, I don't know if I could be able to drive home. I couldn't keep my attention where it needed to be. Normally I'm all in my mirrors looking around and checking my surroundings. When I hit this, I was just like driving and just so paranoid within staying in my lane.
Oh, no.
How fast am I going?
What is up with you and your goddamn...
I said to myself, I can't do 2019 weed. I can handle 2004 weed with no problem. I
was gonna say 1988 weed.
2019 weed and beyond. You literally need to be home safe.
Yeah.
I'll get here in front of these machines, and if I overdo it, I'll just look at these machines like, okay, so what do you guys do all by yourself again? Tell me.
I have no clue.
Let me know which one of you does it by yourself, because I am not doing anything right now but listening. And it's been an hour and we've played nothing. But the lights sure look beautiful in standby.
Yeah. Damn. Oh.
Jeez. D-Rat says, took a 1K gummy and definitely not doing that again for a long time.
Yeah, shit. Good God. In order to know what your dose is, you might as well jump off the cliff and then start scaling back from there.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to play a little something?
Yeah. Yeah, we got a late start, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We
finished that.
I don't know why, but just electronics today was not my friend.
We finished that song, though. That's a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fingers are sore.
Yeah, B was confused, too, with the whole posting it.
Yeah, so did we do it right? Does he know that?
Yeah, because he also commented, he was like, you listed it before it was streamed. I'm like, yeah, go look at Facebook.
Yeah.
Everybody posted it on their thing. It's confusing how they do it. It truly is. But like I said, you have a bunch of Brits.
So you have the challenge, which is a weekend challenge, and then you have events and festivals and contests.
Yeah, I think so.
Which those are the ones you can't disclose your art until they
stream it on their end.
But then they have regular weekend challenges where
you just post it and then submit it on the forum and then post it on their Facebook.
That's why when I saw Jonathan R. Cross, people were already watching his and on his channel.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I clicked on a couple of them. And I'm like, well, they're already playing it on their channels. How is
it's
this?
so like I said, it's confusing, and I wish they would structure it maybe a little bit differently or name it differently, or maybe we're not paying attention properly and they've always done weekend challenges this way.
Right.
I don't know, but B's a good person to ask.
Well, he himself said you released the jam before the stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yeah, go look at Facebook. Everybody's posted it on their stuff.
Right.
So
That's crazy.
Did you do one, Unit E? Or you posted one?
yes, are you posted one? B said you don't know your limit till you cross it.
You
That's
don't know
what
your
I'm
limit until
saying.
you cross it.
So here's my question. You still don't know your limit until you cross it, because what if you crossed your limit, but you crossed it so far over
You
that
don't even know where the
first
line
time?
is.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
don't
even know where
shit.
that line should
So
be.
your next line is like, okay, I'm just a scale away from my
Yeah.
limit, and I still
So-
don't like this. You
right?
got- You
So
have like
what if
30 limits.
Yeah, what if you crossed it, like you're like, okay, I crossed it over there, so let me like back down here. But you still had that same experience. Like,
Right.
okay, back down again. Sit like
That's why I'm glad that they have these stores that pop up, because the host does a damn good job at telling you
Your bud tender.
what are you looking for. Is it your first time? Well, let me tell you what you do. You only eat this much of this for your first time.
yeah.
If this is okay,
Yeah.
you're okay with this, then you eat a little bit more.
And that's what we did in Washington when we were looking for stores. We went and looked at stores, and then we saw how many stores did they have,
Right.
right? And so then we went to the stores that had the most stores out of everybody, and then we looked at the reviews. Like, were they reputable? Did they have good comments? And then we narrowed it down that way. And then we went to like our top 3 and talked to a bunch of different ones and see how educated they were. And then we stuck with our favorite store, and they never steered us wrong,
Yeah.
which happened to be right next door to the apartments we were
And there
in.
you go. And they'll lead
Within
you.
walking distance.
Yeah. And they'll lead you down a good hole,
Man,
a good positive hole.
What was his name? I went to his house and video.
Yeah, and I still have footage.
I went to his house and videotaped the entire conversation. And his
Yeah.
birthday was that day.
Yeah.
And it was crazy.
B said, and it's the reason why we posted too, because we saw his jam and we both said the same thing.
Yeah.
He said, if JRC is posting, it must be okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, babe, look, he posted it.
Yeah.
So it must be right what we're thinking. So B said he's in editing right now.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, so we're probably going to hopefully see something tonight.
Well, what do you think about ours? Did he see ours yet?
I don't know. Have you? Well, if he's in editing, probably not.
Yeah. Well, we're getting ready to play it again live here.
Yeah,
And
so
give it a
if-
bit more stretch. What about Mark? Is he going to post something?
Mark, are you going to post something?
Not a bit of a stretch.
Mark?
Boy, I'm telling you, my tips are sensitive.
That's all right.
No, for you it is. And for me, it's not.
68. You got 40 something days to play, homie.
I don't give a shit. This one is a beast.
You got to put callus, put some band-aids.
He said
not
this
today.
He
Some
said this
wax.
one's a beast. Oh, or
Yeah, not
some
today.
super glue.
Oh, yeah, crazy.
But then I
glue.
won't be able to feel and caress my strings like a mistress in the night.
Look, quit bitching.
You get what you get out of me.
He said,
Okay.
you get what you get.
Well, I mean-
you're going to get what you get.
Yeah.
Party's still going to go on.
That's what I'm saying. You get what you get out of me.
Let's see. Oh, geez. D-Rat was out for 2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
He was asleep for 2 days.
He said, I crossed it. All right. I'll stick with brownies. Yeah, he was out for 2 days.
Good
Damn.
God.
Now, you know you took too much.
Way too much.
Yeah. Risky says the stuff from the dispensaries is different too. At least here it is. I only do the real deal, regular old grass and I'm good. Way smoother ride.
Yeah, that shit that's grown in the 80-year-old's backyard.
Yeah.
Mark says, I'm still learning how to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna bust your balls,
Yeah.
man.
Yep. And D-Rat told him, you got this.
Yeah, you do,
Yeah,
man.
you
Come on,
you said you've been
man.
playing the guitar for 15 years.
Yeah. How much more are you trying to do? Sometimes, if you just keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah,
That's our
what
motto.
That's what I was told. Keep it simple, stupid.
B says he's not fit. He's not editing right now. He'll watch it on the stream. He's celebrating his birthday. Is it his birthday today?
Today's his
What?
birthday?
Yeah, I didn't know
I
that.
don't know. I don't keep track of anybody's birthday.
He said, I'm celebrating my birthday with a few friends, drinking, smoking, music making. Well, happy birthday, B.
Yeah, happy birthday,
I didn't
B.
know that.
And you got people in your studio?
September
I know
15th.
B watching his studio like, you motherfuckers better not break one thing, twist a knob out of place.
Yeah,
This
Right.
is all mine, and it better work.
scrutinizing.
That dude got a lot of money in his studio.
He says it's officially on Wednesday, 49 years
Damn,
Jeez.
Popeye getting old.
49 years young.
40, almost a big ducat.
He's a big ass kid.
He is a big ass kid, especially in his studio.
The big 5-0 is right around the corner.
Yeah. Peer pressure is funny. We're going to peer pressure Mark into playing something. Mark,
we
you better
are.
play something.
Submit something to us, if not to HWJ.
Yeah.
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 Submit it
There
to
you go.
S.O.R, and we'll play it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just going to be us.
And hell, I might even do a little bit of backing on your track.
There you go. He's a track backer.
B says, I trust them all, or they wouldn't be in there.
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
All right. I guess we'll play this.
Let's play the new jam.
They're going to play the new
Play a
jam.
new jam and
And
I don't
then
know, we'll figure it out.
we'll probably see you guys mañana. Thanks for indulging us in our craziness, guys. It's always a pleasure. And then tomorrow we're probably going to be on a little earlier than normal. So we'll post it early, so keep on the notifications, guys. So stay on. We're going to play the new song, which we don't have a name for yet. Let us know what you think.
Submit some names for this.
Yeah. Figure out some names and let us know. Put it in the chat.
Yeah.
And then we'll pick the best one. Let us know what you think. And don't forget to like this live stream.
Like the video.
And don't forget to go like the video. HWJ Weekend Challenge, Changing Seasons.
The night will fall to summer, autumn and leaf. The night will fall to summer, autumn and leaf. The night will summer, autumn and leaves. The night will fall. The summer, autumn and leaves. The night will fall to summer, autumn and leaves. for summer, autumn